There's a lot going on these days in the world, collectively, individually, in your life, in the lives of others. And we may feel at times, like with everything going on, that it takes our attention. And again, it may feel at times that freedom is even farther away than usual. And I want to say we can either go with that, because everything that is going on affects your experience. You know, it's unavoidable, the world, your life, the people around you. And we can either go with that notion that freedom is even farther away, or we can recognize that this time creates an even greater opportunity and an even greater invitation to freedom. You know, I often, in our programs, I speak about the nervous system and brain, and about how a moment of your attention, you know, when events are going on in the world, when past arises, when situations arise for you relationally or at work or with other people around you, that the moment of attention, the moment, first of all, the moment of attention towards presence. And yet, if there's too much going on and there's a lot of activation, a moment of attention to the sensation that is actually present here in this moment. You know, it's instantaneous, right? You can either give your attention there to what's going on. And I'm not saying to be oblivious to what's going on in the world. I'm just saying don't let that take your commitment away from presence. So we can either give our attention there, or we can give our attention to where we are at in this moment. What's actually present? Where are you actually at? You know, and that moment of noticing sensation when past is present, when the nervous system is in dysregulation, and when a moment of your attention, particularly to the sensation, it instantaneously speaks to the lower parts of your brain, to the reptilian brain, to where the fight, flight, freeze, overwhelm, collapse lives, and almost instantaneously restores, almost instantaneously restores the ability of the nervous system and brain to be here also, to be present. You know, there could be anything going on in the world, in your life, anywhere. And again, that's a big difference between being oblivious to what's going on and being present no matter what's happening. So I want to keep inviting you to that. And you know, I remember this, what Papaji used to say, when you begin your practice or meditation or sitting quietly or attention towards presence, be mindful of the environments, the people, the situations you are in, so you have the support that you need. However, he would say, eventually we can sit in the middle of the busiest intersection in the very industrial town of Lucknow, where Papaji was living on the outskirts of Lucknow, and be at rest. You know, that's an invitation. No matter what's going on, can I be here? I want to invite you, continue to invite you to that.